What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today, we have got our Foot Champs Elite 3 rewards. Of course, we got 24 wins last weekend with pretty much this squad that you see right here. I'm contemplating now, of course, you would have seen off of yesterday's video, I'm contemplating building a second squad. It might have an adverse impact on our results, but I think we're at a point in time... Wait, hold on, I don't want that. I think we're at a point in time where we can do it. Yeah, okay, we might only get 20 wins or 23 wins instead of 24 or 25 wins, but I think I'm there. And the reason why I think I'm there, and some of the players will be the same, the reason why I think I'm there is because I actually have a whole host of players that are more than good enough that I never use. We're going to put some of those guys on the bench right now. Milinkovic-Savic can go in there. So obviously, as you can see here, we've got like Martial, Jonathan Tah and stuff. But now that we've got Pato, we've got on the bench Suarez, Bale, Juanfran, Pato, Koke, all of these La Liga players that we can easily fit into another team, you know? So I think today's episode is going to be me rebuilding the squads. It's likely that Courtois, Varane and Ferdinand will be in both teams. It's also very likely that Makalele will be in both teams. But our fullbacks and our midfield and attack will be two different setups. So hopefully, I would love a Christian Eriksen out of today's rewards. I think he's the only player that I really care for. Obviously, Lozano would be great for a super sub or whatever. But I think in terms of an actual player that can make some form of a difference to my squad, Christian Eriksen is going to be the one. So 3 red player pick packs. Let's see what we can get. We start off with Alexander-Arnold. He's not very good, is he? He's got a lot of pace. Calagiuri. He's 83 rated and not the worst. Santamina, another La Liga player. I mean, he's actually not horrific, right? His pace is all right. His shooting's all right. His balance and composure are pretty poor. His physicals are okay, and his dribbling in general is okay. I'm going to take Santamina here as our first pick. 83 rated. He's probably if we are going to build into a secondary La Liga squad, he might feature, to be fair. Into our second pick we go. Man, I want this German guy. I want him in the Team of the Week pack because he's obviously expensive. Luis Adriano, good pace, good shooting. Really bad dribbling. Terrible reactions. Not great physicals. Stuani, another La Liga player. Strong links to Suarez. Great finishing. Good dribbling apart from agility and balance. But I think that's because he's like 6'1". 4-star skill moves. Great physicals. Good composure. 85 rated. We're going to take Stuani. And it doesn't look like our red player pick packs, guys, are going to have all that much available for us. And our final pick... Yes! Raheem Sterling. We get a big pull, guys. Now, again, this will work for a Premier League setup. Again. So, yeah, we're definitely going to run 2 teams. Now, Sterling's stats are really bad for a card who's really good in real life. I talked about this at the start of the season. I think his finishing stat is atrocious. I tell you why I'm really happy to pick this Sterling card up, right? First of all, pace is immaculate. Dribbling is exceptional, except for composure. His stamina is okay. His short passing is pretty good. The rest of his passing is terrible. His shooting in general is pretty terrible, right? I'm really happy with this card, though, because he is likely to get Player of the Month. And then, bang, we now have a special Sterling for Player of the Month. And obviously, as an 86 rated, that is sensational. So we get an 86, an 85, and an 83. That's not terrible. And we get a Raheem Sterling. I'm going to use him just for the sake of using him. You know, why the hell not? Wait, what have I got? What have I got as I completed a daily objective. Champion. Gained 20 Foot Champs Weekend League points rewards in Rivals. Well, I mean... left back to left wing back. Ooh, cheersy, eh? You doing God's work out here. Let's go. Right, we've got 2 packs, guys. We have our team of the week pack and our Jumbo Rare Players pack. We never get anything out of these, but today can be the day. Today's not the day. Give me that inform Hahn, EA, at the very least. It's not an inform. It's just a board. French, good start. Striker, Benzema, not bad. Another La Liga player. It's not a good card. It's not a great card, should I say. It's a good card in terms of SBCs, you know, as a nice high... Wow, very nice. Raul Albiol, Benzema, 483s in there as well. I'm actually very happy with that. Oh, wow, 683s in there. I'm very, very happy with that. That's not a bad pack at all. That is not bad at all. So we're going to send those guys up, send those into the trade pile. And then before we get into some Foot Champs games and our second squad for today, guys, here we go. Premium Team of the Week pack. Show me, please, the walkout floor. Show me, please, that German striker. All I want is that German. Spanish striker. Here's Santi Mina again. We obviously took his red card. Just show me that German, guys. Give me that German. Give me 50k off of him. We didn't get it. We got Santi Mina. He's like 20k. We got Aaron Moy. He's like 20k. And we got Silvestri. He's discard. So we made maybe like 40 to 50k from these three informs. Not ideal. Sucks, really. But, hey, man, that's FIFA for you. You got to roll with the punches. I am delighted with Raheem Sterling. Guys, I'm going to go and build two squads. I'm going to show you what they look like. And I will be right back. All right, guys, so I've built two brand new teams. I'll tell you something. I am crazy excited for playing this weekend league. I don't know how I'm going to spread my weekend league games this weekend. I know. Oh, NepentheZ things. I want to play weekend league on my main account, but at the same time I don't, because I've actually just been playing, since the new patch, I've just been playing bad FIFA. I don't know if it's the patch, I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's playing with a brand new team and so expecting too much out of myself, or just generally playing differently because I'm playing with a big team. But after building the two teams here, okay, I'm not going to get as many games and as many goals on my favourite players like Mbappe, like Aubameyang, etc. But I've actually built what I think will be two fun teams this weekend league. And it will be very interesting to see what impact that has on my results, whether playing with fun teams is going to have positive impact, or whether playing with not my absolute best team will have a negative impact, you know? So we'll have to wait and see. But basically, the first team, the second team, this is team two. The second team is as follows. We've got Courtois in goal, Juan Fran back in the team at right back with the anchor chem style, Varane and Ferdinand, who will be my centre-back pairing in both teams, and Robertson, who will be my left-back in both teams. I could use any left-back here. I could use absolutely any left-back. The problem is that I don't really care for any of the other left backs that I've got. Alonso just wasn't good enough at left back, although he has like very similar stats to Robertson. He's just not as fast. Mendy we used for a long time. He's just nowhere near as good. And then I just don't have much else after that. Like Chilwell, not as good. Jedvaj, not as good. Tagliafico, not as good. Like there's just no one here. Even Jose Guy, just not as good. So Robertson is an absolute must in this team. We've got ourselves Partey coming in at the first CDM role. I'm going to show you guys tactics, instructions and formations in a second for each team. So Partey, the red version, we've only played 5 games with him, but we used his gold card for a long period of time. And in that 5 games, he's got 3 assists. So I'm excited to have him in the team. He doesn't have the greatest reactions, which I do rate for CDMs, but he's got fantastic defending and physical, which is going to make him a beast in that midfield. And then Makalele, who will be the other mainstay in both teams, also coming in with that anchor chem style. I am contemplating putting a shadow on him just to give him that big pace boost, you know, get him up to 97 acceleration and 89 sprint speed. But I don't think it's too much of a problem. I also just need to get an icon manager card to get him up to 10 chem. Then we're playing Pato. He's going to be in the team. I'll show you where he goes in a second. He's only going to be on 8 chemistry, but I want to test him out. With 8 chem, he gets really good pace, 91 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. I've got a Hawk on him, which takes him up to 86 strength and 79 aggression with 96 jumping and 81 heading. And I actually want to just have a little look right here on FUTBin as to whether or not Pato has any traits on his card. So he has Speed Dribbler, which is a CPU AI trait only. His gold card has Tries to Beat Defensive Line, which could be good, and his Inform has Speed Dribbler. I wonder if I don't know how that works. But when we look at his shooting stats, 96 positioning, 94 finishing, 92 shot power, 91 volleys, 90 penalties. Fantastic stuff there. 92 agility, which is great. Great reactions, great ball control, great dribbling, good composure, a little low on balance, but of course, with the 4-star skill moves, the high-low work rates, and 5'11". I'm excited to play with him in game. We've then got Gareth Bale back in. I'm delighted to have him back in. If I didn't use Bale as a sub over the last 2 weeks, his goal-to-game ratio was almost 1 per game, like around there, or maybe like 0.9 per game. He scored an obscene amount of goals for me. Recently, I've been using him as a sub because we've been starting Mbappe, so it's going to be great to have Gareth Bale back in the squad. 6'1", high-medium. We have on him the Deadeye Chem style, which boosts obviously his passing and his shooting to exceptional standards. His dribbling is well-rounded, his physicals are good, his pace obviously exceptional. A little low on stamina, but we'll get to that in a second. We've then got Luis Suarez, guys, coming in with the Sniper Chem style, just to boost up that composure, boost up that finishing a little bit more. His acceleration is very nice, his physicals are very good. He's actually going to be my cam. I'm not overly keen on him as a cam with 3-star skill moves, but he does have 4-star weak foot, so I'm very happy with that. And then, oh no, actually, I'm going to play him at left cam. I changed my mind whilst I was building the squad. So Suarez is going to be my left cam, which is actually going to be great for cutting in on his right foot. And then Coutinho is going to be my middle cam with the 4-star weak foot and 5-star skill moves with exceptional dribbling stats. I've given him an engine chem style, so boosts his pace. He's got exceptional passing. I gave him the engine when I was going to play him at left cam because I wanted to give him more pace. Now that I'm playing him at central cam, I actually think Deadeye is going to be the one I want. But I do like that reactions boost. Maybe Maestro. Maestro is going to be the one I want. Shot power, long shots, short pass, free kicks, positioning, agility, ball control. Yeah, it's gonna be Maestro for me here. So we're going to apply. Going to take off the engine. We're going to go ahead and apply the Maestro to Coutinho, and he is going to be our cam. For those of you that don't believe in chem styles, I guess this doesn't make any difference to you or the way you would play the game, but to me, I feel like they have a good impact. So that is the squad. And then on the bench, I've got some of the players from the starting lineup of the other team. De Bruyne, one of those. And then these other 6, Mbappe, Pogba, Sterling, Lala, and Aubameyang. They're all the other starters from the other team, which is still the same as before, but I've changed a few things. And then on the bench, we bought Guilavogui as a good CDM option instead of Partey or Makalele. We've got Mkhitaryan, who's a good centre-mid option or cam option instead of any of the attacking players. We've got Lucas if we want some just flat-out blistering pace. Sané for that same reason. De Bruyne in at cam if I'm not enjoying Coutinho or if I want that 5-star weak foot into the team. And then Sturridge and Chicharito. These are going to be, I guess, like flex picks. So if I'm like controlling a game nicely and I just want to use a player that I haven't used before, we're going to bring on Chicharito or Sturridge. I do like the look of Sturridge, right? I do like the look of Sturridge. His sprint speed is great. His shooting is great. His composure is great. I just hate the 2-star weak foot. That's all. If he had a 3-star or a 4-star weak foot, I would start this card 100%. Chicharito as well. I do like him for some regards. I don't like the 3-star on Chicharito. I love his dribbling. I love his shooting, and his pace is great as well. A little low on stamina, but specifically the 3-star. But these are basically going to be flex picks for me. And then we've got De Bruyne, Sané specifically as superstar subs, Mkhitaryan and Guilavogui as more like utility subs, and Lucas. I actually guess Lucas is a flex pick. He's done a lot for us though, almost 300 games. So that's the first team. In terms of the custom tactics, I've got 3 custom tactics for this. The ultra defensive is nothing. The defensive, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to switch back to the 4-2-3-1 as my go-to formation. The last 2 weekends, I've played 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and I got 25 and 24. The weekend before that, I was playing 4-2-3-1, and I got 25. So it doesn't really make that much of a difference. But because I'm suffering a lot with this new patch and I'm struggling a lot, I want to go back into a formation with 2 CDMs to give myself the best opportunity. So our first game plan is going to be the 4-2-3-1. These are the custom tactics that we've got here. I'm open to changing this. I'm not overly keen on the long ball play style, but I don't really know what I want as a play style offensively yet. And in terms of defense, I just want it on balance. I think this is the best for me right now. And then the formation looks like this. So we've got Luis Suarez left cam, Gareth Bale right cam, Pato at striker, and Coutinho in at central cam, Partey and Makalele in CDM, and then the back line as it always has been. In terms of instructions, stay central, getting behind and stay forward on the striker. Stay forward on the cam, stay back while attacking and cover center for the 2 CDMs. Everything else is the same. The next one we've got here, this is a this is a tactic just in case I need to get the ball back. If I go 1-0 down or 2-1 down, or if someone's trying to kill a game out late, I want a constant pressure tactic, but I don't want it to screw up with the actual flow and formation of the team. I just want to go from, okay, so I can't get the ball when you're whoring it, to, okay, let me put some pressure on you. So we've got a constant pressure, very high depth. I push right up the field, fast build up. So as soon as we steal the ball back, I want my players to push straight in. I was actually playing with fast build up in FUT Rivals last night, and when you get possession of the ball, your entire team just runs up the field. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So for me, fast build up and constant pressure, this won't be a tactic I use unless it's like the final 10 minutes of a game and I'm desperate, or unless I go like 3-0 down and it's like, okay, make or break time. I need to either get the next goal or this is going to be a loss. So that's what I've got there. And the formation is exactly the same. The players are exactly the same. The instructions aren't quite the same. We've got stay central, getting behind and stay forward for him. But then for the two CDMs, I don't have stay back while attacking on them because I don't want them to stay back. This is like my Hail Mary formation. And then just in case things go a little bit wrong, and I'm not crafting chances or I'm getting snuffed out, I've got a 4-1-2-1-2 formation, very balanced across the boards. It's more just for testing out if I need to be playing narrow or wide in a game. Again, the formation changes, the tactical changes, are only going to be useful for me in games where I'm actually just struggling. If I'm comfortable, it's not going to be a problem. And then for the formations, we've got Suarez and Pato up front, Coutinho in at cam, Bale at left centre mid, Makalele at right centre mid. I actually want that. No, I don't. I want Bale on the left side. I don't want to be shooting with Gareth Bale from there. I know that much. But yeah, we want Gareth Bale on the left centre mid. Hello? Jesus, hello? Yeah, Partey in at CDM and the defence the same. And then for the instructions, the strikers are stay central, getting behind and stay forward. Coutinho is just basic. Partey is stay back while attacking and cover centre. So that's the first team and the first tactics. The only thing I need to change for this team before we go into the first game, because I can't convert Makalele to a CDM, is I need to put the manager as an icon manager. Then everybody gets 10 chem except for Pato, who gets 8 chem, no problems at all. Into team number one. This is the primary team. Ultimately, this is probably the best team that I've got. We have made a change. Once again, on the bench, I've got the 5 players from the last team on the bench, and then also Gareth Bale as player number 6 from the last team. 5 players are the same: Robertson, Ferdinand, Varane, Courtois, and Makalele. They're all in the other team as well. Then again, we've got the 2 flex picks with Sturridge and Hernandez. We've got the 2 utility picks with Guilavogui and Henrik Mkhitaryan. And instead of having Lucas on the bench this time, I've gone for Milinkovic-Savic. I've just gone for a little bit of a different bench this time, only by 1 player, just because I've got this card. He's 4'4", he's 6'3", he's got good stats. I just want to utilize him. This is a fun card that I've got in my squad. I want to bring him on. I want to experience him. I want to get some gameplay with him. Once again, with this team, guys, I have moved back into I've built a 5-3-2, which I actually need to build on the other formation as well. But this is a my God, I need to hold on. This guy's good. Please don't score formation and tactic. 5-3-2. Every single person is. Let's go into the 5-3-2. So hold on. Let me go back to the tactics. Drop back 1-1. High width, but no players in the box, no corners, possession. All of that good stuff. As you can see, I put Makalele in at centre-back, De Bruyne, Mbappe and Pogba in midfield, Aubameyang and Sterling up front. In terms of instructions, come back on defence for the 2 strikers, come back on defence for or stay back while attacking, should I say, for the 3 midfielders, and all cover centre, and then stay back while attacking for the fullbacks. This is literally like 10 men in the box kind of formation. And then the other 2 formations, the other setup, the 4-2-3-1s and the 4-1-2-1-2 are exactly the same as the other formation. The way this team's going to line up is as follows. The 4-2-3-1 is going to have Pogba and Makalele in at CDM, De Bruyne at cam, Mbappe at right cam, and Sterling at left cam with Aubameyang at striker. I'm open to changing and experimenting with Raheem Sterling. We've got a lot of players we could put there. I could put Henrik Mkhitaryan there if I wanted that 5-star, 4-star. Or we could put like Daniel Sturridge into the team and play. We could start Daniel Sturridge out at left mid on 7 chem, which is also what Sterling is on. Or we could start Chicharito out there. But I would be interested to actually start Sturridge out there, because what we could do then is in game, we could set it up so Mbappe is a left cam cutting in on that right foot, and Sturridge is a right cam cutting in on that left foot, with De Bruyne at 5-star. It could be quite devastating. In fact, if we look at the difference between Sterling and Sturridge, Sturridge has way better physicals, similar dribbling, similar passing, way better shooting, and a little less pace. I might play a few with Sterling and play a few with Sturridge and see how it goes. I'd have to convert him down to a centre mid, which wouldn't be ideal, but wouldn't be the end of the world. Alternatively, I wouldn't even have to convert him at all. I would have to build another squad to put him in and redo all the tactics and stuff, because basically I could move Aubameyang down to left mid, De Bruyne down to cam, Sturridge up at striker and play Aubameyang on 7 chem instead. And Aubameyang's a beast. So as you can see, like by far and away my best goal scorer. Outscores everybody on my team. 128 goals and 49 assists in 117 games. Special player. And that, guys, is the second team. So in the 4-1-2-1-2 on this one, now I was going to show gameplay in this video, but probably not. In the 4-1-2-1-2 for this one, the way it sets up is as follows. Aubameyang and Sterling up front, and Mbappe in at cam, De Bruyne and Pogba at centre mid, and Makelele at CDM. And that, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Like I said, I was going to put gameplay in here, but it took me so long to show you guys the teams and stuff. I'm hoping that using 2 new teams, utilising some new players is going to just spark the series up a little bit. This, however, dudes, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.